Let's do between the crops.
You know if it's aligned in the right.
There's only one way. That we hit that fucking soft sand, I was like, oh fuck. Sand mode.
Yeah. Sand mode?
Yeah.
I think that's a dead animal right there, man.
Soft or hard?
Soft.
Soft.
And that's a dead animal right there. I think it's a boar.
Hey friends.
I'm on my way to Hurricane Lake to start the Florida Adventure Trail on the northwestern corner of the state and work our way back towards Tampa. We'll see. We're going to do about 5 days worth and see where we end up. So hopefully I'll have a bunch of new overlanding adventures for you to enjoy. All right, we're here on the side of the road. We have the help of the road ranger covering us here. We had one of our vehicles had his lug nuts break off. James and Tico have arrived with the parts, and now we're in the process of filming them do the work.
Let's do between the crops.
You know if it's aligned.
That thing go 2 hours later. Okay, the boys have the 4Runner back on the road. It had sheared off all 6 of the studs. I'm not sure if it was loose, if it was too tight. But lucky that he pulled over in time and didn't do any more damage to the truck or to himself. So it's back on the road. It's taking it nice and slow. We're going ahead to the campground to set up and make sure we have a spot. And a couple guys are hanging back with him so that he's safe. And in case he needs any help, they're there to help. So we're almost going to be off-road soon. We're about an hour and 15 minutes from Hurricane Lake Campground. And James and I and Tico are making good time on the way there. So as soon as we get off-road, I'll do a little more filming and we'll go from there. Well, first unpaved road of the trip. So we're getting close. 21 miles from the campsite, and we should be there shortly. Now that the truck is nice and dirty, we'll get another chance to wash it with our Salty Captain car wash kit. So stay tuned. I'll have that in there. Meanwhile, get your Salty Captain car wash kit. Link in the description below. And use code GUS15, GUS15, for 15% discount on your Salty Captain products. And you too can have a nice clean truck and stuff works well. I'm really happy with the truck. We're going to give it another test soon. Okay, and through the magic of video, she's clean. So remember, go to Salty Captain on the interwebs and put in Gus 15 for 15% discount on your Salty Captain car wash products. All right, thank you for watching, and back to the trail stuff. Remember, down here for the link, and then Gus 15 for the discount, and back to the trail.
How about it, Gus?
We are off pavement, buddy. All right, we've arrived. We're going to divvy up our spots here. Beautiful view of the lake there. This area is absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. Perfect. Beautiful place.
had my heart broken into, but something's different next to you. It's like my soul is set on fire, but oh, I'm starting to feel tired. 'Cause I can run, but I can't hide the feelings that I know I can't keep bottled up inside. And all I wanna know is, are you ready for the ride? What have I been waiting for? Oh, I can run, but I can't hide the feelings that I know.
All right, truck's ready to go. Camp is picked up. Get in the. Want to say something?
What's up? This is. Let me say something. This is going to be a very interesting video. Do you guys remember the Bad News Bears? That's us. The Bad News Bears of Overland. Stay tuned.
We'll figure out what we're doing eventually.
Still doing good on time. I said we rolling by 9. It's 10 minutes from now.
So, finally leaving the camp, and we definitely have an interesting group of characters with us today, and we'll see what happens. It's definitely going to be an interesting, fun ride. So, let's see how we do. Just leaving the camp, and we're going to start the trails. So excited to get started with this leg of the Florida Adventure Trail. All right, we're all airing down our tires. I still have a long way to go. 35s hold a lot of air. A lot of air. All right, we've all aired down, and now we're getting out there.
You are behind me.
So here we go. Yeah. All right, we had to stop momentarily for our motorcycle rider kind of fell. He was going too slow for the conditions on the motorcycle, so we put him out in front of the group where he can keep up speed and not have to
All right,
wait
Frank,
on us.
we're gonna veer off to the right here.
So we're ready and
Frank,
out.
come here. You're gonna have an option.
Today's a little overcast. The temperature is a nice 72 degrees, and it is just beautiful out here. It's nice and cool. It's not too wet, and it's just a beautiful day to come out to the woods and explore. Every time we go out of the car, we're not sweating our butt off, so it's definitely been an awesome day. It's 10 a.m. and we're gonna try to make our way over to Eglin Air Force Base now, where we're gonna drive through and see some of the wrecked aircraft and what have you. So I'm looking forward to that.
Hit record? Oh no, it's not.
Why didn't you work when I asked you to? I needed you to work, and you didn't work. What's up with that? We have to have this good cooperation here, you and I. Pay our respects here to the cemetery, and is like a family cemetery, I guess. It's a shame some of the headstones have been damaged. There's a guy on YouTube that repairs headstones, and I think I'm going to share this with him to see if he'll come out and maybe fix some of these or clean them up or whatever it is that he does. Are these the back? Oh yeah, we're facing the wrong way. Look at that. Huh. Facing the wrong way. The road actually comes from the other side. $1875. This is a family, the Peden family. So James, I was thinking there's a guy that goes around and he fixes and cleans old headstones. I'm gonna share this location with him. See if he'd like to come out and maybe do something.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. This is a cemetery from 1800, and it would be very nice to restore. You know, I'm sure there's a lot of history. There's got to be some information about this small little cemetery here.
And I noticed that the headstones are facing away from the road. That means that at one point this was maybe not a road. Maybe there was, who knows, family estate. But this is these are all Piedmont. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. And then there's other people here, so maybe, you know, it was like the family and then the friends or relatives or what have you on this side. But
that's interesting.
It's very cool, and I think I'm going to go ahead and forward this to him, and maybe he'll want to come out and do a repair or a collab or something. But very cool stuff.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, Frank, keep going.
Airing up so we can catch up to where we should have been at Eglin Air Force Base before it gets too late.
What up?
So here we go. Let's go. Let's go. Remember where we parked, children.
Make sure you guys lock the doors again. Here we are, bro. We're following the lead.
Three hours later. And Sergio's got his machete. And the Honduran Sasquatch is watching it all with amusement. What is that? What is that? What is that? Trail, and we're cutting across instead of following the Florida Trail all the way up and over. We're cutting across the Air Force Base on a dirt road to the Huey area, to the Crash Huey. We had to check to make sure that the areas we weren't going through weren't closed for exercises. Otherwise, we could get kicked out. Or worse, hurt by some accidental bomb dropping or who knows what. Well, cutting through that area didn't work out, so we gotta go back. back onto the main trail. So I guess lesson learned, stay on the trail, stay on the marked trail. That's a weird looking monster coming through here, bro.
Over there.
Yeah, just watch how you don't hit this table. Just be careful with the table.
We're reappropriating, not stealing.
Yeah, you're just moving stuff around. Watch out with the table!
Right there. Stop.
Right there, bro. Beautiful.
Look, Chris, now you have
Unbelievable.
to sit down and eat.
Unbelievable. Thank you, gentlemen.
Family dinner, baby.
A fest?
Yeah, bro. Look at that. A feast. A feast, a fest.
Festering wound is something else.
All right. We got camp set up. We have vegetable melange, which means medley, I think. We got some steaks ready to go. The boys are warming up with a little whiskey.
Little Maker's Mark.
We got the fire ready to go. We got the fire on the outside, so we got the coals in the middle, ready for the steaks.
Frank killed us with his shit.
The boys are relaxing here, waiting for the steaks, like if it was the best thing ever. Manna from heaven, baby. Manna from heaven. So here we go. We have got a little music playing. We're out in the middle of the woods. Nobody around us. Look at that sky. Oh my God. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, very nice. All right, boys. We're going to get this chow going and we'll get back to you.
He threw that shit, bro. That shit was boom, boom. No se sentía nada.
Yeah. Wait, I'll be honest. When I was driving today over there by the beach, that we hit that fucking soft sand, I was like, oh, fuck. Sand mode.
Yeah. Sand mode?
Yeah, he's got a sand mode.
Yo, bro, come here, bro. You can fit those steaks in there. Just put them a little closer, and you can fit them all in
I
there.
have a rock crawl mode. I have a couple different modes there.
I have no modes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got 4 low, 4 high.
My food and that's all. Ay, cojones.
No, igual que I tell him, oye, what is that? I go, oh no, that's the traction control, sending power to the motor, to this and that. And I was like, oh shit, okay.
Yeah, because it senses the wheel that needs the most power. And
Beautiful.
Yo,
That's all fancy, James, but you know what my GMC does? Fuck it. Let's go. Wow!
Let me tell you, I was very impressed today.
Yeah.
With your GMC.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have that much clearance on there.
I think
You did good.
even though my truck is only 4 months old, I think I'm gonna fuck it up and give it some pitch.
Oh shit. Wait, let me know because I have an antenna.
I tell you what, bro.
I gotta get a GMRS radio, bro.
I tell you what. My truck has been the fucking places that only fucking the dudes with the big Jeeps and the fancy Jeeps, and there goes Gus. Hey, what's up, guys? They're like, look at this motherfucker in a big fucking Jeep.
Yeah.
In a big fucking truck.
After seeing your truck today, I think I'm gonna do it. fuck it.
It's
You
got
only
it.
live-
It's in the
hey,
DNA, bro. It's
you
in the
only
DNA.
live once, man.
Yes,
That's true.
we're
And
bad,
And at the end
we're
of the
bad
day, I'm
influences.
proud of
I know.
We're bad influences.
Next trip is in my truck. The bingo.
No, next week is with your
With your truck. Bring it along.
James on the Land Rover and you in your truck.
I think those steaks are overcooked already, bro.
You think so?
Oh yeah, but I'll be honest with you. It's really nice to have two people
Yeah.
in a car
Yeah.
because we keep each other in check. And if you hear our conversations, thank God they're not on video. Son de pinga.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's cool too because like you could drive, he could drive the drone.
Yeah.
You know, I got very little. I got no drone footage of us driving because I'm driving alone.
I'll share my drone footage.
Thank you, bro. You're the
But,
best,
like,
bro.
it's
You're the
great.
best.
I got you, bro.
And I'll be honest with you, man. So James and I haven't been in contact in years, and this has connected us again. And I wouldn't trade this shit for the world.
Yeah, bro. This is the best.
This is what it's about.
Can you guys kiss each other?
But you know what?
Well, listen, friends
you know,
for 30 years. Where do you get that?
you know what? Let me tell you something. A real friend, you cannot see him for fucking years.
Exactly.
And 2 seconds together, and you're reconnected, and you're running your old stories, and boom, you're like
we
thick as thieves.
We picked up at Big Cypress.
I call those friends like a cactus. You're a cactus friend.
Yes.
You need to water that shit out.
Yeah.
It's always their life.
Yeah.
So it's just like link again, and that's all. We're
That's
cactus.
Now say that again in English.
Wait, this is excellent fucking content.
Like that, oh yeah, like that fucking that racist guy at the gas station. He
Talk
goes,
about a camp.
"This motherfucker don't speak English."
That's all right. We don't understand him in English or Spanish. What?
Give him a little more maker's mark, and he'll be speaking French.
C'est bé. Parlez-vous français, monsieur?
My best friend is the same way. We don't speak for months.
Yep.
And we just like talk each other, and it's like yesterday.
Yep.
It's always like always.
Yeah.
Man, it's amazing. Yeah, I got goosebumps. I don't have that many friends.
You got
like
goosebumps?
I don't have that many friends like that. Like
I want to bring my son.
one or two.
Julian would enjoy this.
What?
My son.
Your
Yeah.
Enjoy this.
Yeah, my son will love this.
Bro, right?
That's what I want to do.
My son will love this.
Yeah.
My son's got a big old Chevy too, bro. He's got a 2500 4x4 with a 6.2 liter,
I want
getting 8 miles to the gallon.
I want him to drive my truck and get that shit stuck. So we can pull it out and whatever happens, happens. Oh, yeah, smells delicious.
You know, you only flip that one time, right?
Yeah.
Once you flip it, it's flipped.
Yeah?
Yeah, you only flip a
I
steak
like
one
it when
time.
it's done, bro.
Well, then you know what? You leave yours in a corner somewhere, and we're gonna take a well done is like
¿Cómo que te gusta well done, bro?
well done.
Well done, bro.
Well, I know well done, bro. What kind of bullshit is that? Our overlanding journey from Hurricane Lake to Eglin Air Force Base pushed both man and machine to the edge, from testing the limits of our rigs on rugged terrain to brushing up against military boundaries, where a wrong turn nearly ended us in the Eglin confinement facility. Every mile was a lesson in resilience, laughter, and brotherhood. We soaked in the weight of history as we stood beside old war machines, then made camp at Speck Lake, where the fire crackled under the thick-cut steaks, bourbon flowed freely, and cigars lit the air with stories and lies, both old and freshly born. It was a day stitched into the fabric of our memories, and one we won't soon forget.